a special story for us tonight. It is called Bustle in the Bushes by Giles, Andreae, and illustrated by David. Watch to us. Bustle in the bushes. Look at all these little creatures. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what happens in this book. Whoa, it's a big spider web on the first page. I love spider webs. They are so incredible. When there's a little bit of dew on the spider, when there's water droplets on a spider web, and it glistens and shines. Oh my goodness, that is special. What are we going to find here but a buzzy bumblebee? Bustle in the bushes. Bzzz. Oh, we got all kinds of little creatures. There's a spider and a snail, a buzzy bee, a ladybug. This is a great book. At the bottom of your backyard, you might just hear a sound, a chirp from the treetops, or a scuttle on the ground. If you step a little closer, maybe you can see a ladybug. Let's find the creatures. A ladybug, a dragonfly. Can you see the dragonfly? Oh, there he is. A beetle or a bee. There's the bee. I see him. A beetle. Oh, that looks like maybe a beetle up there. The sun is in the sky and it's a lovely summer's day. The mini beasts have seen you and they want to come and play. The mini beasts, they're not beasts, they're little creatures with families. They're insects and a snail. Oh, look at this beautiful snail shell. Nice. We're famous for slithering slowly, but wouldn't you also be slow if you had to carry your house on your back wherever you wanted to go? Did you ever think about that? Snails carry their house on their back. That's his home. Snails are incredible little creatures. He carries his home. Good on you, snail. How about slug? We are sticky and we're slimy and we don't have any bones. Did you know that slugs do not have any bones? Wow, they're pretty special. So we hang out under flower pots and settle under stones. That's perfect. They don't have any bones, so they can fit. Oh, hello, ladybug. We have a ladybug here. Oh boy, a worm. How many worms do we have on this page? 1, 2, 3, 4. I wiggle and I wiggle down into my hole. And when I want food in my tummy, I munch a few mouthfuls of marvelous mud. Do try some. It's really quite yummy. Did you know that worms eat dirt? They eat the mud. And they put holes and they allow the dirt to breathe and they put nutrients in the dirt. Worms are very, very important little guys. We need those guys. They eat the dirt and they make the dirt nutritious for the plants. They have a really special job. Oh, what about the spider? Look at this big spider. I love to wake up in the morning when my web is all covered with dew. It's such a fine sight when it glitters so bright. Don't you think it's beautiful too? That's what it looks like. When the spider's web is covered with dew, it has tiny little water droplets, and it makes it sparkle. It's so beautiful. Spiders are miracle creatures. My eyes are big and orange. Who is this? It's a fly. He's got big orange eyes, and my body is black and fuzzy, and I fly around your house all day. Flies are creatures too. Sometimes they just want to say hello. That's all. They're little beings, and they're coming to say hello to you. So if you see a fly, you can say hello. My, you have such big eyes. I fly around your house, being very buzzy. How many flies do we have on this page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, beetle bugs. We have a green beetle. We've got these 2 feelers on top of our heads, which wiggle and help us to see. And we scuttle around without making a sound. Can you scuttle as quickly as me? Scuttle, 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 scuttle. Beetles go scuttle, scuttle. This guy, look at him, earwig. He's got yellow legs. I like to feed on tasty plants and trees that have gone rotten. But the weirdest thing about me is these pinchers on my bottom. Earwig has pinchers on his bottom. Oh my goodness. We'll just stay a little further back from Earwig there. We don't want to meet his pinchers that are sticking out of his bottom. Oh, here's a special little insect. It's called a stick insect. He sits very, very still, and he looks like a stick. But he's a stick insect. Here he is. He's actually a little creature. He's there. See his little smile? That's a stick insect. I'd rather not be eaten, so I've got this brilliant trick. I cling to leaves and branches and pretend that I'm a stick. Isn't that clever? He has a clever little gift. He can sit very, very still and look like a stick. Oh, I see 2 ladybugs. Oh, and there's some ants. Pitter patter, pitter patter. Here come the ants. Is there an ant song? The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, and here they come, pitter patter, pitter patter. We ants like to work as an army, which means that we do things together. Just watch how we carry these leaves to our nest. You must admit that's pretty clever. Look at these ants. Do you know how hard they work? Ants carry things that are much bigger than themselves. They're carrying big, huge leaves on their backs to bring them back to their nest so they have enough food. They work very, very hard. Ants do. They're fun to watch. Caterpillar! Oh, I love caterpillars. Crunch, crunch, munch, munch, munch. I munch on the leaves in the garden. Then slowly I spin my cocoon. But now I must sleep, as I'm going to be a beautiful butterfly soon. The caterpillar eats and eats and eats. Then he builds his cocoon and he goes inside. When he comes out of his cocoon, he is a beautiful butterfly. He has changed completely and can fly, flutter, flutter, flutter all around. I love butterflies. Oh, ladybug. I love ladybugs too. I love everybody. How many spots has a ladybug got? Look at my back and you'll see. I know that I've got quite a lot. Why don't you count them with me? Let's count the spots on the ladybug. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's got 6 spots. Wow, who is this big guy? Look at him with all his legs. He's a centipede. Hello, I'm the centipede. How do you do? I'm as friendly can be. Now, which of my hands would you most like to shake? I've got at least 30, you see. Which hand do you want to shake? How do you do, Mr. Centipede? He's got lots of hands to choose from. It's our favorite little buzzy bumblebees. Oh, these guys are special because they make honey. Oh, and honey is sweet and yummy. There's nothing that's better than being a bee. You may think that sounds a bit funny, but you'd shout hooray if you lived every day in a hive full of heavenly honey. Yes, I do love bees. I do love honey. Dragonfly! Oh, dragonflies are so beautiful. My wings are like shimmering rainbows, and my body's a dazzling green. Of all the animals here in this pond, surely I must be the queen. You are very beautiful, dragonfly. Very beautiful. Oh, there's 2 ladybugs. 1, 2. I see one more ladybug. Can you find the other ladybug? Bzzz, over here. There's one hiding on that reed. Oh, grasshopper. We grasshoppers do enjoy jumping, as our legs are incredibly strong. And when we're not jumping, we rub them together to make the most beautiful song. Did you know that grasshoppers make beautiful songs at night? They are incredible little creatures. And they can jump with these big strong legs. Oh, here's all the creatures. Did you like those mini beasts? The moon is out. The stars are out. What a lot there are. Flying, crawling, slithering, and jumping oh so far. They have little families too, just like we do. The little creatures, they have families and homes, and they need to sleep and eat just like we do. They're little creatures, and we're bigger creatures. Some live by the water, and some live in the air. Some like living underground, and some find food down there. But now let's leave the backyard. We can come another time. Which beast was your favorite one? I bet you can't guess mine. I love all of them. I think I already told you that. I love all the creatures. I love so much. Oh, the little ladybug looks so peaceful and sleeping. And they're all sleeping. They're all precious. I think my favorite is the butterfly. The little fuzzy caterpillar that turns into a butterfly. That's a miracle. That a little creature can turn into a butterfly and fly. That's incredible. There's the spider's web again. Thanks for listening, everyone. Bustle in the bushes. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you'd like to hear a special story, I do take requests.